Today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I keep this 1,000-gallon pond crystal clear, so stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. Alright, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we are going to be cleaning this 1,000-gallon pond. It's time to do pretty much the first water change on this pond. As you see, the pond is crystal clear, but you can see on the viewing panel, it's so nice and dirty. Got a lot of sludge and algae on it. We got some water evaporation. So we're gonna get this thing all cleaned up along with the rest of the pond, get everything wiped down, cleaned up, do a big water change on it, and get it ready for some more new fish. So just stick around. We're about to get this started. As you see, we got the side panels and the back panels cleaned off. It makes a big difference. It makes the red pop even more on the pond when you get all that algae and that sludge off of there. What I find that works really good is just using like a little face rag. I'm sure you can use like a sponge or something like that, but it comes off really well with just a little face rag. So looking good. Now I'm finna start on this front panel, and this thing is about to get cloudy, so keep watching. All right, so you see I already cleaned off the first 3 panels. You can see the big difference already. It cleans off really well. You would think you would have to put a whole bunch of elbow grease into it, but you really don't. It cleans up super good. So we finally got all the panels cleaned up. And as you see, this thing is murky and it looks disgusting. It looks like this every time I wipe the panels down. Within like a day, it'll be back crystal clear. But what we're gonna do now is do a really big water change on it. Probably about a good 30% water change on it. As you see, the water level is not even already up to the top. So I would say this is roughly 750, maybe 800 gallons in this pond right now. So we'll probably drain a few more 100 gallons out of here and replace it with some nice fresh water. I'm not going to clean the filter or anything like that because I don't want to kill off any of the beneficial bacteria, so we're not going to test the filter today. I'm trying to decide if I want to keep my pothos back there because ever since I moved my pothos to this pond, it's like not doing good at all. I might end up putting them back on my aquariums, and maybe you guys can leave some suggestions below on some other type of aquatic plants or things we can put into this pond. Because I want to have more plants in here, but I don't want nothing that the fish is going to eat or disturb. So finna start draining this thing and we're gonna fill it back up, so keep watching. So we finally got the pond drained. I took out about a good 30% of water, pretty much to where the filter starts. And I think that's enough for the first water change on this pond. As you can see how much we took out of there, quite a bit of water has been taken out of this pond. You can see it looks really nasty and murky, just disgusting. So now it's time to fill this thing back up and get the filtration back on, and probably in the next 24 hours, this thing will be back crystal clear. So that's what I'm finna work on now, so stay tuned. So it's currently the next day, and as you see, the pond is crystal clear, cleaned up really good. All the fish is hanging out right here at the front panel because they ready to eat. So we're gonna do a little bit of a feed. And I got some shrimp and I got some pellets. So we're gonna feed these guys. I haven't fed them since I did the cleaning on this pond. So let's throw a little bit of food in here first. Let's see if you can get a little closer look on the panel, babe. See if we can get the fish. Show them the fish inside there. See how crystal clear that thing is. See the gourami, the bass. Here, let's get one on here right now. Look at that Oscar, David got it. Showing that top water view, how that bass be up here. Oh, he ain't splashing. You can see back there, those two Oscars back there look like they trying to breed back there. They moving the sand around, so they making like little craters in the sand. So I don't know if they trying to breed or what back there, but they need to cut it out because I do not want any Oscar babies in the pond. But as you see, the pond is looking great. All the fish are out eating, happy. Look how big Pinky is. He is becoming just a beautiful fish. We definitely got the other gourami coming in the next day or two, probably tomorrow. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. That's going to be super dope. Can't wait to get our other gourami in the fish room. See Pinky be looking great. Just a beautiful fish. The Oscar's getting nice and big. The bass getting big. The clown knights are back there hanging out. They're not really hungry for food. And we still got our catfish in here as well, who hangs out back there with them. You can kind of see them back there hanging out, swimming with them. So they don't really come out very much, only at like night when it's time to feed. But these guys be out in the middle swimming all the time. I hope you guys enjoyed today's content. I hope you learned something if you want to get one of these type of ponds, and how to maintain and how to keep it clean, as far as keeping the panels clean, and especially the viewing panel, because that's the whole thing of the pond. If it didn't have a viewing panel, I probably wouldn't care so much about it, but I kind of want to still keep my viewing panel open so that way I can see the fish and enjoy them that way. Still finna just sit here and feed them until they get fully full, because the gourami, he'll eat me out of house or home. I see the clown knife starting to come out now. They want to come out earlier, but you know, it takes them a little while sometimes. They don't really eat the pellets. They do sometimes, but they kind of more eat the shrimp. And once we get the rest of the fish in here, we'll do like a big feeding video of the pond. We get the red tail, because he's gonna be pretty much about as tall as the pond, so he's gonna be right here out the water feeding. That's gonna be super dope. Can't wait to see that. And we got the other baby monsters that we growing out that eventually be coming to this pond. Then we got to go back and get that gourami. So still got some dope videos coming for the pond, so make sure you guys stay tuned. We still got the 470 gallon. We're gonna start working on that. Once we get all the fish in here, we'll start working on this 470 gallon pond. We're gonna turn that into probably like a dope African cichlid tank or South and Central American pond. It's gonna be super dope, man. So stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. I'm out of here. Catch you guys in the next one.